you triggers out here gang banging for the wrong reason. Drop a little knowledge on you. On Hood.
Hi. I'm Bobby. I am a robot cat. Many of you have asked me to discuss DIY with Dean. Let us have a look. Dean Allen has held quite an upstanding reputation as an internet troll. Most known for his ongoing battle with alleged drunken YouTuber Shoenice, DIY Dean is no stranger to controversy. His most well-known troll name was the Wheezy. It has been speculated that he also went by the Metal Man, but I found nothing to corroborate this, and the Metal Man is clearly not Dean Allen. Before I get into my reaction of his recent antics, let us look back at a few deleted videos that I have uncovered thanks to a few excellent channels. I have linked the channels down below. Before we begin, I should like to note two important things about my video. Firstly, I am well aware there is a long history here and I'm currently side editing a more detailed video. This is simply to give a short background before I commentate on the issue at hand. Secondly, this video is not about Dean Allen's wife. I know very little about her, and I create my videos how I see fit, not to satisfy a handful of women involved in petty arguments. If the need should arise that I would make his wife a topic of discussion, as you all know, there is not a creator who is safe from my prowling. Let us carry on. Dean recently came under fire after uploading a video in which he discusses Gabby Petito and alleges she cheated on Brian Laundrie with the officer in the cop cam footage. We are going to get to that. First, Dean is quite good at getting himself into kerfuffles. His trolling goes back 8 or more years. Let us quickly have a look at some highlights of his troublesome career. 14th of October 2020, a channel named Lone Wolf had this to say: DIY Dean spent 8 years abusing drugs and alcohol and stalking hundreds of people on YouTube. He admits to gang stalking YouTubers, their families and businesses. He now says he's a Christian and seeks redemption and forgiveness. Is this just another troll, or is it a cry for help? Dean is perhaps the worst troll in YouTube history. His associations have often been with other criminals. Dean is the leader of a hardcore cyber-stalking gang. Many people were terrorized. Women and children were not off limits. People's lives were ruined. Relationships destroyed. Dean, you need professional help. You are a terrorist. Please get help. And, stay off the internet forever. Let people live in peace. One of the most frustrating parts of diving into this story would be that many of the key players are quite problematic. So, my full video will take many twists and turns. Let us swiftly skip back 1 year ago. A creator named Rise and Grind had an ongoing feud with Dean. At some point it escalated to Rise and Grind accusing Dean of inappropriate behavior with minors. Sometime later, Rise and Grind's baby daughter underwent a serious hospital surgery. Dean retaliated by wishing the baby died in surgery. A wish he swiftly deleted. However, a creator named Indian Amal questioned Dean in a live stream, and this is what he had to say.
What up though, who's this?
Son, what the fuck are you doing online again tonight?
Oh shit. Hey, Dean. Answer me this though.
My name is Dad, son. Stop talking to me like that. You will not refer to me to anything other than Dad.
Man, tell me you didn't say that you hoped Grind and Shine's daughter did not make it out of surgery.
Oh, I definitely said it.
You're a bitch for that, bro.
Hey, my name's Dad.
No, your name's bitch now. You can't talk about someone's children.
Hey, listen to this, man. The guy fucking stalks my fucking videos and goes back and pulls dumb shit out and dumb jokes that I've fucking made and makes video after video like a fucking goddamn stalker.
Moving along. It would take me 85 years to tell you all of the things wrong with creator Shoenice. However, he has had some legitimate issues with Dean. The largest is the accusation that Dean had a wife or girlfriend. It is unknown if it was truly Marissa under another name, pretend to be Shu's ex-wife, and claimed she left him due to his sexual relationship with a 14-year-old. This is all accusation. However, it was proven that the woman in the call with Dean was not Shu's real ex-wife.
The weasel, Dean Allen Burns, had Jonna, his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, pretend she was the voice of my ex-wife and said that the reason why we divorced is because she caught me with a 14-year-old. Okay? Let's just stop it right there, Google. Okay, you shut down all these channels, and I'm telling you right now, this guy, if you can just find out Dean Allen Burns, the weasel, the metal madman, and compare their IP addresses to all the hate and all the bullshit that I have to go through every day when I wake up. And the real supporters and the people I grew up with are just like, wow.
Dean also allegedly has an issue with doxing, by his own admittance. Here are some clips from a channel dedicated to saving his deleted videos.
Is she nice?
Yeah, that ain't fucking cool.
Yeah, I just doxed his girlfriend and her brother and her dad.
And he keeps bringing this garbage up about me not leaving his son alone. I don't know who his son is. I've never been in contact with his son.
You are a very important part of, of getting information and putting the truth out there about him. He claims that he has a great relationship with his son. He claims that he
went over that yesterday. He does not.
So when the stories about him shitting his pants, is that because he got fucked in the ass?
I believe so.
With that, let us get into the recent drama. Dean's accusations toward police officers in relation to Gabby Petito.
So, I was going through this body cam footage yesterday, and I saw something really, really strange, extremely suspect here. The behavior from this officer. Wanted to know if anyone else has noticed this. And drop a comment back down below, tell me what you think.
Since Dean appears to be an abuser of TOS, I shall not play his entire video. Merely important snips of his commentary. Here he is commentating on the footage from the officers. His view appears to be that the officer wanted to separate Brain and Gabby so that the officer could sleep with her.
I was just saying, I'm sorry if I'm in a bad mood. I just really stressed. I had so much work I was doing on my computer this morning. What do you do for a living?
Okay, so right off the bat, he pulls her out of the car. He's being real nice to her, and you might suspect that maybe he's just trying to get the story out of her, see what's going on, which may be the case. What I want you to pay attention to is at the very outcome of this thing, the very end of this.
Here is the point he begins to set his narrative.
It's also important to mention real quick, after confirming that they had been into a physical altercation, he doesn't arrest either one of them. He let Gabby go in the van that they were in together and tells her where to go. And now he's got Brian Landry's in the back of the car, and this is the part I want you to check out.
Didn't already know. She did want to pass on her good nights and loves yous and stuff like that, okay? And she understands that I didn't tell her where you're staying, because like I said, I'm trying to keep you guys away from each other for tonight. Say that again? I just told her that you were going to a hotel. Okay, so, like I said, it's my request, not legally obligated to hold to it, but I want you guys.
To be clear, the officer is speaking to Brian Laundrie.
I told her to go take a shower like I told you to, because she seems a lot like my wife, and things that really works for my wife is when she gets stressed out to go take a long hot shower, so I gave her a place to go where she can get a hotel room, or not a hotel room, but get a shower tonight.
Boom, there it is. Now, bear with me for a second here and just hear me out. So he doesn't arrest either one of them, even though he's got scratches, fresh scratches on his face from her. She's physically crying. Everything involved in this whole thing. He doesn't arrest either one of them. He sends them away. He says he's trying his best just to help, wants them to stay away from each other. He gave her a place. At first, he says, I gave her a hotel for the night. And then he quickly corrects himself and says, I mean, no, I just gave her a place to take a long hot shower. The other thing he says that's suspect is he says, she reminds me a lot like my wife. Okay.
Old chap is truly grasping.
Okay, so you're basically saying that the woman that you chose to marry reminds you of this woman, so you find this woman attractive, you find Gabby attractive. And he told Gabby, go take a long, hot shower, so you gave Gabby a place to go take a long, hot shower.
Wow, mate. Wow. He then uploads another video to drive this theory home. I happen to feel this was a view grab.
With the body cam footage of the officer and the suspicious behavior, and I'm going to link it in the description if you want to go back and check out why it is that I am about to say what I'm about to say. Click the link in the description and go watch my other video. But
perhaps his own insecurities lead him to such dark spots.
I think I missed my calling, perhaps. I should have been a detective. I've actually cracked the case. So what happened is, when Brian and Gabby got stopped by that police officer, that night, Gabby actually slept with that police officer, and Brian knew it. And so he couldn't do anything about it, and so afterwards he ended up killing her and burying her.
You simply cannot state these conspiracies as fact, mate. Wow.
And getting rid of the body. But that's exactly what happened, and why the police and everyone can't figure it out, I don't know. But when you go back and look at the evidence in the description, she slept with that cop that night. You can just tell by the way that guy was acting. Any guy, and my channel is mostly male viewers, any guy who went through what Brian went through would feel played.
What the fuckery? Are you saying that some bloke should go off his own partner due to paranoia? Wow.
They would feel played. The cop was straight up telling him, oh yeah, your wife reminds me a lot of my wife, and I just want you guys to stay away from each other tonight. I'm not going to arrest either of you for the obvious domestic violence that you've admitted and that I can see the visible scratches all over your face. Not going to arrest anyone. I just want you guys to sleep in a separate place. I've sent her to a hotel where she can get a long, hot shower, and I told her to go take a long, hot shower because that's what helps my wife, is when she takes long, hot showers.
People take fucking showers. It appears you seem more intrigued by the idea than the officer.
It was weird, man. I'm telling you, that cop did what he did and slept with Gabby, and Brian, out of a fit of rage, murdered her. So anyways.
As you can see, this has much of the internet in an outrage. And given his past, this will only get worse. Stay tuned for a part 2. This old chap may hide under the guise of redemption. However, past behavior often predicts future behavior.